look at their starting lineup now. Kewang Watkins is in goal. Making his 150th start for Tivoli Gardens is Barrington Price. Of course, the skipper Kemar Flemings, Odine Pennycook, Shavar Campbell in the middle of the park, Andre Smith, Horatio Morgan, David Garrison and Rodico Wellington. Two up front, Anthony Nelson and Jermaine Johnson.
4-4-2 diamond expected for Tivoli Gardens this afternoon. Jermaine Johnson moved from a number 10 position to one of a striker this afternoon. Let's see how that pans out for the orange and black.
But at 4 at the back, Tajay Brown, Emilio Rousseau, Demana Solomon and Andreas Myers. In the middle of the park, Shandy James, Demario Phillips, Siegel Knight, Demar Rose, who comes into the starting lineup, Ricardo Morris behind Jevick McFarlane.
Well, they have been playing 3-4-1-2 or 3-5-2 in the past 3 games. Kind of interested to see if they change that or go to a back 4. I think they will stick with the 3 at the back. Solomon, Myers and Rousseau being the key central defenders.
Here, yellow card shown to goalkeeper Watkins and the resulting free kick over the top. Then Emilio Rousseau on the end of that corner kick, heading it wide. Again, another long ball over the top. McFarlane finding Ricardo Morris. Should have troubled the keeper there. Went high. McFarlane was a nuisance and he was there or thereabouts to bang that one home on the volley. He was absolutely ecstatic. That's his first goal for Portmore United. And he really took that one well. Banging that. And Watkins with no chance in goal. And then right after that, Shandy James going free, setting up Demar Rose. Beautiful finish. Bodies inside the penalty area, there are options. Morris could have taken it with his left it for Rose there to put it away with his right. And it was a beautiful build-up, which saw Portmore United get their second in the game. Shandy James had a really good game and he found McFarlane there, who couldn't convert on that occasion. And McFarlane again tripped up by Watkins, who will go into the referee's book for a second time. And he was sent off. A corner kick flying over the head of Nicholas Clark. Ricardo Morris getting his second set-piece goal of the Jamaica Premier League, powered by Digicel. And that one whipped in. Nicholas Clark would be disappointed with that one, but Ricardo Morris was absolutely ecstatic. And that was a third goal for Portmore United. And Wellington was challenged there, and the resulting free kick took a deflection, a wicked one. And Tivoli Gardens got a goal back. For a while, Portmore United, they were under pressure. But this was the only thing that mattered for Tivoli Gardens in that second half. And in the end, it turned out to be quite the consolation. That effort from distance, not a lot behind it. And Portmore United in the end coming away with a 3-1 win. Not a lot of goal mouth activity for Tivoli Gardens. As 5 shots, 3 on target. Portmore United, they were more dominant. 12 shots, half of which were on target. 23 fouls committed in this game. And you can see the corner kicks 4-2 in favour of Portmore United, who also had 63% of the possession.
Jevick McFarlane, MVP of the game. You scored a magnificent goal to give your team, Portmore United, the lead in this one. Tell us about that execution of that goal.
Well, I'm very happy that is my first goal for the season. Well, we normally do this at training, so I put it in the game.
4 games played. Were you worried that after 3 games the goal was not coming for you?
Yeah, well, in a way, you have to be composed and you mustn't make it get to your mind because there are plenty games to come. So, yeah.
So you're from St. Lucian international player. You have any messages for your family back home watching this one?
Well, I would like to thank my friends and family for the support. Yeah, and keep on supporting me.
All right, all the best in the remaining games.
Yeah,
Javik.
thanks.
All right, Javik McFarlane there, star MVP of the game. Now we welcome Philip Williams, coach of Tivoli Gardens, the losing team this afternoon. Coach, where do you think this game got away from you this afternoon?
I mean, we weren't marking and tracking in the middle as all we had planned and as all we had wanted and as all we trained. And I think that's where we lost the game today. If you look at the goals, they came from turnover in some key areas while we're in transition. And it definitely hurt us. I mean, playing against a good team such as Portmore and going down Armando, we only get the game only get a lot harder than how it was at the start. But I think the 10 men played well, they managed the rest of the time well and really did some amount of damage control.
You got a goal, a consolation goal with 10 players. Are you a little bit worried about your attacking output with 11?
No, not really. I mean, you have games like these in terms of you plan, but it doesn't go according to plan. And I think today was one of those days. Positive from it is that the 10 players really did some amount of damage control, and I lift my hats off to them.
All right, Coach, all the best. Tough one today.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Coach Philip Williams of Tivoli Gardens. Now welcome the victorious coach, Ricardo Gardner of Portmore United. Coach, struggled in the attacking third the last game, but this one seemed like it was working magnificently in terms of the chances you were creating, and in the end you managed to get 3 goals this afternoon. Tell us about this game.
I mean, it's work in progress. We continue to improve each week, and it's good to see we get a couple of goals on the other end. We'd love to go on and keep a clean sheet, but unfortunately, we have to be a little bit more professional about our performances and not get tired of the good habits.
A back 3 in the previous 3 games. This game you went to the back 4. What was the strategic reason behind that?
Well, sometimes the opponent watch games and we've been going 3 at the back. So we changed up a little bit to also introduce Demar Rose, who I think had an excellent game today, and we want him to continue to get minutes under his belt.
Okay, and Javik McFarlane, the star MVP of the game, has been a real contributor to the team. Not with the goals in the previous 3 games, but his all-round display for the team, coming back and defending and even making good runs. How pleased are you with him today for him scoring his first goal?
I'm very pleased, to be honest. I'm happy for the kid. He have been working hard. If you watch the games that we played before, even though he haven't scored, he have worked his socks off. He haven't come off the pitch, not giving everything. And I think today just top off the games that he's been sacrificing for the team.
You mentioned Demar Rose earlier and also the system change. Does that give you a little bit of sleepless night now to decide whether you go back to the back 3 or you play this back 4 that keeps Demar Rose as one of your holding midfielders?
Well, we have some very good players who adapt to the systems that we play. If we decide to go 4 again, he also can be involved where we have 2 sitting and 2 at the top. I think our experienced players in the like of Ricardo Morris and Siegel Knight and Damano at the back and Foster in goal help where that is concerned and make things a little bit easier for the others.
Now that you're top of the table, finally, Coach, almost a third of the way through the Premier League, the preliminary rounds, what can we expect from Portmore United going forward here?
We just want to continue to grow. We just want to continue to improve our game each week and continue to get better at what we do on a regular basis and not get bored of the good habits. Even though when you lead 3-0 up, you kind of take your foot off the gas sometimes. But these are the habits that we want to change going forward where we continue to have those good habits and not get bored.
All right, Coach, all the best and we wish you success.
yeah, man, give thanks.
Quite a few goals on match day 4 in the Jamaica Premier League, powered by Digicel. Started off with a 3-0 win for Cavalier over Arnett Gardens. Harbourview with a 2-0 victory over John Beholden. Veer United with a 3-1 victory over Humberline in the Clarendon Derby. Malines United and Mount Pleasant shared 4 goals, while Portmore United, of course, just now getting away with the 3-1 win over 10-man Tivoli Gardens. So with the win, Portmore United, they are now top of the table with 9 points. They are 1 ahead of Harbourview and Veer United. Cavalier on 7 points in 4th spot, 2 ahead of Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant. And at the bottom of the table, Humberline, they are yet to register a win, a point really, from their 4 matches so far, and they need to get a move on. So the matches to look forward to on CVM Television and on Sportsmax 2 on Saturday, 12:45 p.m., 1:45 p.m. ECT. Veer United against Harbourview. That should be an interesting match. So too this one, Dundee Holden against Malines United, also on Saturday, 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. ECT. On Sunday, first against last at the moment, Portmore United against Humberline, Sunday 12:45 p.m., 1:45 Eastern Caribbean time. And in the second game of the doubleheader on Sunday, Mount Pleasant will take on Arnett Gardens. Usually a match filled with a lot of support, but unfortunately we still don't have the crowds to view this one at the venue. That's at 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. ECT. And then on Monday, Waterhouse against Tivoli Gardens. That's Monday afternoon, 3:30 p.m. of course, 4:30 p.m. ECT. Matches on CVM Television and on Sportsmax 2. But just to remind you of the results of this month, the only Monday game, Portmore United with a 3-1 win over Tivoli Gardens, and they are presently top of the standings. On behalf of the hard-working production team, we're signing out from the UEJFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence. It's goodbye.